Hello, my name is Shannon. Thank you so much for joining me today for this yoga practice where we will focus on the mobility and the strength of our shoulders. As a physical therapist, I've treated many shoulders, and I like to explain to my patients that, unlike the knees and the elbows that bend two ways, as you know, our shoulders can move all different ways, so they're kind of a complex joint. So if you're having any pain in your shoulders, just make sure you honor your body and whatever we're doing. Just back out a little bit if you feel any discomfort. But this is a good practice to just an overall practice to help our shoulders gain some mobility and strength. So we'll start with our 2 blocks on the higher levels near our hips. Let's go ahead and place our hands anywhere on your knees or on your feet. I'm just going to take a few breaths here, maybe shutting your eyes or lowering your gaze. Just grounding ourselves down, noticing our breath. Now let's go ahead and place our hands on our blocks with our elbows bent. We're going to gently squeeze our shoulder blades together as we tuck our chin, feeling a nice stretch in the back of our neck. Maybe gently pulling in your belly. And release. Let's inhale our right arm up. You can bring your block out a little bit. We're going to rest our left forearm on the block. As we reach our right arm overhead, you can look down and maybe you gently pull your right shoulder back just a little bit. And release. Let's go to the other side, really reaching that left arm up before you gently fold to the right. You can look down, but gently pull that shoulder back. And release. We're going to take one block and do some circles, passing the block in front of us and behind us. And you can have the block low as it goes back, just sort of warming up our shoulders here. And the next time it comes forward, let's switch directions. And release. We're going to grab both of the blocks and we're going to do some cat-cow. So we're going to bring the blocks forward as we round our back, tucking our chin. And then we're going to bend our elbows as we bring our body forward, looking up, squeezing our shoulder blades. So go ahead and do a few of these at your own pace, following your breath. Exhaling as you round and tuck your chin. Inhaling as you come up and back forward. The next time you come back, pause, looking up, squeezing your shoulder blades. And release. Let's place the blocks down. Once again, tucking our chin. And release. We're going to place our hands on our shoulders and do some wide circles. And the other way. Now let's take the blocks in our hands and bring them in front of us. And we're going to do some circles, holding the blocks as we gently open up our arms. And then reverse the circles and bring your arms together. And release. Let's place the blocks behind us so we can open up our legs. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. I can bring the blocks out wherever you'd like. We're going to keep our hands on the blocks as we bend our elbows and come forward, getting a little stretch in our shoulders. Maybe your forehead is in the air, maybe it touches the mat. Now let's slowly push up. We're going to turn to the short edge of the mat, coming on all fours, keeping the blocks at the higher level with our hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Let's do a few cat-cows from this position. So we'll inhale, arching our back, looking up. Exhale, rounding, tucking our chin. As you arch your back, you can bend your elbows, following your breath here. Now the next time you come to neutral, we're going to straighten our right leg, pushing our heel back and pausing. And then getting our balance with our hand on the left block, we're going to reach the right arm up, holding the block, looking up, taking our time, and slowly release. Now we're going to do a few thread the needles with the left arm. So we're going to keep holding the block. Inhale, looking up. Exhale as we bring the arm through, bending the right elbow, reaching the left arm out, and then come back up. Let's do this a few times. We're still engaging our right leg muscles. And the next time the arm comes through, let's drop the shoulder on the mat. Left cheek is on the mat. Let's bring the right block forward a little bit. You can keep your right elbow bent and just give a gentle push on the block, keeping your right leg engaged, feeling a stretch behind your left shoulder blade. And maybe you want to lift your right foot just a teeny bit off the mat. And release. Let's bring the block and the left arm back through. We're going to lift that right leg up and slowly place it on the floor parallel to our left knee so we can walk the blocks to the left and slowly reach the right arm up and over, pressing the outside of our right foot into the floor. And then very slowly bring that right arm down, placing the block on your leg, lifting the left block straight up and side bending to the right. You can have a gentle bend in your right elbow. And release. Let's keep the blocks on the mat in front of us as we slowly lower our bottom down, lifting up our right toes. Maybe you lower your head. And gently release. We're going to bring that leg back, moving our hips a little bit so we can do the same thing on the other side. So let's straighten that left leg, dropping the heel back, maybe dropping your head, pressing the base of your hands into the block. And then gathering your balance with your right hand on the block, we're going to slowly lift that left arm up. Maybe you're looking up, reaching that arm back. And then slowly release. Let's do some thread the needles with the right arm. So lifting the block up and then bringing that arm through as we look left, bending our left elbow. And then inhaling it back up again. And threading it through. And one last time. And this time it comes through. Let's drop the right shoulder. The right cheek is on the mat. You can bring your left arm a little bit forward and give a gentle push with your left arm, relaxing your right shoulder. Maybe you lift the left foot up just a teeny bit. And release. Let's slowly come back so we can bring that left leg up and reach it to the left, placing our foot down, walking the blocks to the right, and slowly opening up that left shoulder, reaching it away. And take your time bringing that left block to your left leg as you reach your right arm straight up and slowly bend to the left. And release. Let's place the blocks in front of us so we can gently bring our bottom towards our heel, lifting our left toes, slowly dropping our head. And release. We'll bring that left leg back, turning the blocks to the lower level. We're going to come up into a downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet a few times, looking right and left. Before you find that stillness in your downward facing dog, reaching your chest towards your thighs, curling your tailbone to the sky. And then we're going to slowly bring our shoulders forward as we bring our left knee to our left elbow, and then back to downward facing dog. And then we'll switch sides. So we're going to do this a few times. Right leg forward and back. And left leg and back. The next time the right knee comes forward, let's pause. And then gently press that foot on the outside of the block. We're going to drop our back knee, top of the foot is on the mat. Turning the blocks to the higher level, we're going to reach the right arm up and back, and then rotate. So you're bringing your arm back, looking right, opening up our shoulder, and then slowly release the block down. This time our foot is going to be in the middle of the blocks. Let's tuck our back toes, lift our back knee up, keeping our eyes looking at our left foot, our right foot. We're going to lift the left arm up, really reaching it up. And release. Let's drop that back knee, bring the right foot back, turn the blocks to the lower level, so we can come back into downward facing dog, taking a pause. And then on an inhale, we'll slowly bring our shoulders forward so we can tap our left knee on our left elbow, and then back. Right knee forward, feeling this weight coming through your wrists, getting this movement in our shoulders. Moving very slowly and intentionally. Now the next time the left leg comes forward, let's pause. And then gently place it on the outside of the block so we can drop our back knee, move the blocks to the higher level, and slowly reach the left arm up and back. Open up, looking back. And then slowly back down. Let's tuck our back toes, lifting the back knee up so we can very slowly lift the right block up, looking down at our foot. And release. Let's bring the left knee back, move a little right and left, and then place the blocks on the lower level, bringing them a little bit forward so we can slowly drop down into puppy dog pose, keeping our elbows off the mat. Now we'll slowly release, leaving the blocks where they are. Let's walk our hands back, coming down on our heels. We're going to clasp our hands behind us, squeezing our shoulder blades as we look down. And very slowly lowering forward, our arms overhead, so we can gently move our hands right and left. And then with a bend in your elbows, let's bring the hands down to our bottom. Sweep them down all the way to the mat with your elbows bent. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Now take your time pushing your way up, turning to come back into an easy seated pose. Let's place our hands on our knees, relaxing our shoulders, maybe shutting your eyes. Taking your awareness to your shoulders, noticing how you feel. And let's take a final deep breath in through our nose and sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me today for this practice. I hope your shoulders are feeling loosened up, and I hope to see you again very soon. Have a great day.